Damn it, fellas. Look here.
Stand by.
One for C-Lab, two for Troy Eagle, three for Wolverine to round out the trio. In this episode, everybody dies.
Broadcasting live from inside the power band, this is The Blah! In this episode, everybody dies. I'm your host, Mr. the Wolverine, also known as Wargasm, along with my superpowered friends. Head in a jar he go.
Yo.
And of course, C-Lab Forever.
What's up?
Welcome to the show, folks. This week, we're tackling the 1992 classic biopic about Chad Walsh's life as a ethnobotanist down in the Amazon rainforest. And it stars Sean Connery as Chad Walsh, Lorraine Bracco, and then a whole bunch of other people that have probably never acted before. And that movie is Medicine Man. And now we're going to talk about it. Let's go. High level.
High level. I don't know, man. I mean, this is kind of...
It's about your life, bro.
I've only ever watched this movie once, I think, but it is something we've been joking about for a long time, so why the fuck not? And, like, I didn't really... Like, it was fine. I didn't really care watching it, but it was kind of funny.
Yes.
It just kind of like captures a moment in time for me, and
Sure. A tender moment.
And it's just kind of like, I don't know. I kind of like look back on this time in my life. Like, actually, Benny, I bet you Snaps like remembers this period in my life where it was like I was reading all these books about like hallucinogenics and like this dude Terrence McKenna's books and like Aldous Huxley. This dude Terrence McKenna is like the hippiest of druggies, and he's like, mushrooms are the reason why Homo sapiens turned into intelligent people from eating mushrooms that opened up their world and made them. And you're like, okay, you know. When you're like 14, you're like, fuck yeah, dude. And like around that time, my mom had a gallery, and this like Brazilian art dealer dude would go into the Amazon and like.
That was when you went on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the proto Joe Rogan Experience. But like my mom had this gallery showing of all this like actual really awesome like Amazonian art and artifacts and like blow dart guns and fucking headdresses and shit. And it might have like caught me at the right time then too. So I just kind of like went down this rabbit hole, and I was really into drugs. So I was like, ethnobotany, I'll go and do yage with the medicine man and become a medicine man, you know? So it was just like the stupidest thing. And it makes for funny joking. So here we are.
Thank you for telling everybody the etymology of that entire thing again.
Yeah.
That was when you traveled to Peru and did ayahuasca for the first time.
There you
I
go.
mean, yeah, I went down to the Amazon basin with my buddy to go, and like, it was really funny too, because like I went down to South America.
You didn't find any drugs.
Well, I went to do it, right? And like, I was 17, I think, at the time, and like, we got down and we were in Venezuela, and like, we had a good time. But like, his girlfriend.
Oh, this is real? You really did this?
No, hang on. It makes it even better as a story where like, I went down to like Venezuela and I was with my buddy, and we were like going to go into the Amazon basin to like kind of do shit like this. And like, his girlfriend was at some fucking resort, you know, like with her college fucking diving team or something. And so like we went and hooked up with and saw them, and then like at this resort she dumped his ass, and so he was all boo fucking who, and like that was like the end of the trip, you know what I mean? It was like we went to go to the Amazon and it ended up at like a Club Med in Venezuela, you know what I mean? Like it was just really funny how like Phalosaurus Rex it ended up being, you know?
And irony.
And that was it.
Wow.
I mean, Club Med is kind of like the deep Amazon.
Oh, sure. So
Yeah,
close.
totally.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Exactly the same thing.
When you get around
Yeah.
the pool with all the palm trees, it's very
Yeah.
close to the rainforest.
And you give you
yeah.
the small paper cups full of watered down booze.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right? That's good. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming you're drinking moonshine right there out of that bottle?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Actually, no, my wife's been spitting juice into a cauldron all night. It ferments faster.
Did you have a breakthrough experience?
Nice. God, you're a fucking legend, man. That was crazy. It was a crazy high level, dude. I'll give that an A because that was so damn good.
I mean, the movie I didn't give a fuck, to be honest, watching it. But it was like a Connery. It's Connery. I love Connery, and Braca was whining the whole time.
Perfect segue.
I was under the impression that you had more of a history with this movie.
Yeah, I was too. Actually, I felt this was like a kind of a nostalgia play for you.
It is kind of a nostalgia play, but not. It's kind of like a nostalgia to a time as opposed to
one
nostalgia
shot
towards the film. I've definitely seen it. Like I'm being a bit sassy. I'm being the sassy squirrel version of myself, saying I've only seen it once. I've probably seen this a few times, but like I don't know. It's just the stupidity of the 14-year-old me that I like poking fun at and have nostalgia for.
Okay, I'm with it. Ben, you want to go next?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't have. I know I've seen this before. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Sorry,
it was all right. You know, it's Connery being Connery. I'm surprised there wasn't a physical correction somewhere in there with Dr. Bronx.
We were close,
but there were some close calls for sure.
Definitely.
And really, like the whole time, I was like, did they end up like becoming an item? Like, is this going to happen? And like, just when I was convinced that I was like, nah, it's not going to happen. It totally happens.
Totally happens.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah. He's like, I'm 70.
I'm 70. Want to hook up?
I'm an alcoholic 70-year-old.
Don't marry Tom Fallon. I'm 70.
Yeah, he's practically 95 years 70. Old.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we got another 15 years of good fucking in me.
You're like, this beetle I take off the ground, it makes me rock hard for hours.
Oh, boy, yeah. Oh, man. It's going to be this type of episode, ladies and gents. The three of us, well, two of us doing terrible Sean Connery impressions and one of us doing good ones.
you got to Elevensies the fact that he's like, it's Sean Connery, but it's Sean Connery like 40 years too late, you know? It's like,
totally, dude.
It's so awkward.
Totally.
And I don't know. He's such a grump, and it's so him.
Yeah, it is. It's so like Endgame Connery. You know what I mean? Like I think
I picture Endgame Connery as digital Connery face on Thanos snapping. Snap! I'm gonna snap my fingers. Like Endgame Connery, dude. Like I'm here for that.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not what I meant. But yeah, that's good too.
I'm going to beat you with my thumb.
Let's hook up. My wife is dead. She still hasn't forgiven me. Okay, so
you know,
I don't.
That blue tattoo on your forehead is quite fetching.
I don't remember if I've seen this movie back in the day. I kind of wanted to because I was like, dude, you know, medicine guy in the jungle, how cool. I didn't remember any of this, and I mean, you know,
I still don't.
The movie is pretty terrible, dude. I mean,
it's fine.
And the best part is that nothing really happens in the story. So I'll just leave it there.
They don't even cure cancer,
and I'll eviscerate it as I go.
I mean, it's kind of quaint in its 1992-ness, you know, where it's like. It kind of feels like a Michael Crichton kind of story. I actually randomly was like looking for something to read on my Kindle because I finished whatever book I was reading. And I'm just like swiping through the pages of random shit. And there was Jurassic Park. And I remember reading Jurassic Park when I was like literally in school. I was like, I'll read Jurassic Park again. So I finished Jurassic Park a few weeks ago. And like, it's a fucking dumb book, dude. I loved Michael Crichton. But like, it just is such a nothing. It's like... dude makes a park and then dinosaurs eat everybody and then like we shouldn't have done that, you know, and it was just like you know what I mean, like and this is kind of this is kind of like that. It's like he's like, you know, if you live in the jungle you'll find all kinds of things, you know, and like she's like, bullshit, you fucking old piece of shit, and she's like yelling in the rain and like you know, like bags filled with tissue paper that don't look heavy at all. And she's like, I'll carry my own bags, you know?
I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, she's like, you didn't cure cancer, you fucking hack, you know? And then he's like, yes, I did. You know, like gerbil experiments and shit. And like,
yeah.
I don't know, you need to frolic in the canopy on a bunch of zip lines. And it was just like, it was just so quaint, you know? Like,
okay,
the world is our oyster, but the corporates are going to come and put in a road. So we better stop them and chain ourselves to the tree.
Yes, here comes the Lorax.
Yeah. I'm going to make a Thneed.
So I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, it's kind of
cute.
it's like post 80s coitus. You know what I mean? Like,
but pre-whingy political. Like it's like a kind of like environmentally ish.
Yeah, it's like full on. It's not full on 90s rage yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't realize just how much good things could happen to humanity with the jungle if y'all just understood. It's like that fucking Al Gore documentary that was great that everyone ignored. Now we're all going to die. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Well, dude,
like,
I mean, look, they come up with a "we're all going to die" new sort of comic book issue every 20 years, and
we are all
goes,
gonna die.
"Oh my god," you know, like so. This movie, I would say the best thing that came out of this movie was bringing attention to the state of the rainforest. Like that is
totally
the only good thing about this movie, probably. You know, like that's what happened.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's just kind of, I mean, I guess it's quaint. I guess that's fair to say. Like as soon as the thing fired up, I didn't know that Lorraine Bracco was in it. I didn't remember it or whatever. And as soon as I saw her, I was like, I know what this is going to be like. Her screaming like she screamed at Henry Hill in the movie she did last year.
She's good at screaming.
Sure, you know, and, you know, whatever. I'm tough. I'm from the Bronx, blah, blah, blah. When are we getting married? You know, like, come on, dude. I mean, look, it's quaint, and there were things I did like about it. I'm still going to eviscerate this movie, though.
Do it.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Take the lead.
So when are you going to hump me a silverback?
It's just so unbelievable. I mean, like,
so unbelievable.
it's one thing for her character to, like, begrudgingly grow to respect him. It's another thing to end up in a relationship. You know, like, if it had simply gone the way of respect, it would have been fine. And there is a scene towards the end where, like, before they end up, you know, being forehead tattooed fuck buddies that, like, they cut away from the kiss. Like, obviously they filmed a kiss and then they cut it. Right. And I feel like it's better off just having them be colleagues as opposed to fuck knuckles. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of ways to do it better, and I think like
they're colleagues with benefits.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like hinting at a romance at the end is, you know, that would get people excited is not the right word to use, but I'm gonna say excited. You know, I think, and I think that the biggest problem with the movie is that it wants to bring attention to the rainforest problem, but it does it on the backdrop of we found the cure for cancer, which immediately people are going to start focusing on. But like, that's not really what the movie's about. Like,
well,
because they don't, I mean,
it is,
like
though.
Kind of like he finds the cure for the cancer in the ant, and then nothing really happens. She's like, all right, I'm going to go home and get a couple of things and I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Like, and that's it. And then they go off and it's implied that they're going to have 70-30 sex.
Yeah,
and
they will.
And like, that's it. The cancer thing story
Come on,
doesn't
Dr.
go
Bronx.
anywhere. Like,
Don't tell me you've never thought about it.
Right, exactly. And I think if if you were going to do a movie where you were going to do a cure for cancer, like, that's a pretty big deal and a pretty major storyline. So you're going to craft like the whole movie around that. But the movie isn't, like, it's not crafted around that. It's really kind of like, you know, well, I'm finding the cure for cancer. And she's like, but these people. And then like, oh my, the road, you know what I mean? All right, well, let's move the village. And it's like, and then we're at the end. Everything's okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens. So, like,
I mean, the
think
village is gone, but yeah.
Yeah, the village is gone and they're going to find a new village. Like, I think that's what's like the problem with the movie is that like, there's two major storylines that are interesting and they really kind of choose neither to like really forge ahead with, and they kind of sit on the fence
Because they want to focus on them fucking.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I love that our analyzation of this movie is about them fucking. That's the center.
There's going to be some analyzation
here.
going on. Let me
Give
tell
it to
you.
me, a big sweaty baboon.
It could be some analyzation too. Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Though I'm trying to be serious and be fair to
Yeah,
the
no,
movie
I'm
for a
with you.
second. You know what I mean? And that's what I really think. You know, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, because like I was watching it and I was just like, this is kind of a convoluted mess. Like there's the scenes themselves are pretty good, and like there's some great moments and some great scenes and some great action, but like the overarching story just kind of falls short because they're running like two like plot lines that are like major, and then they're sitting on the fence like not really committing to either. It's kind of like, okay, I think, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense? I don't know. That's how I sort of interpreting it. I am interpreting it. So, yeah.
So then I found $20.
And then I found $5.
I think like I'm with you. And I think what they were going for though is like trying to convince movie-going audience why they should give a fuck about the Amazon. Because like in the traditional sense, it's like, oh, these poor villagers. But I think they were more like, if we ruin this, we lose the potential for the cure for cancer or equivalent, because most of the things that you take in your cabinet come from here, bro. So stop fucking
Fair
with
enough.
it. But like, it's super
Yeah, but that's-
convoluted and it doesn't come
It is.
across. But I think that's what
right,
they were
exactly.
going for.
Like that, it's not super explicit. If they had said like, it made more of a, it spent more time like in the dialogue in the scenes talking about, hey, all these great things come from the rainforest, and plus we might find a cure for cancer there. Like, you know, support the rainforest. Like that would be one thing. But that's
Join the
not what
Woodsy team. Yeah,
That's
it's just,
not what we
that.
got. He was, you know, he's getting drunk. Go ahead, Ben, please.
They didn't do a very good job of like, you know,
Anything.
expressing the like, oh, we shouldn't like just clear cut this shit because, you know, it's abound with you know, unsynthesizable resources. You know, there's just sort of like like in the first 10 minutes of the movie, like, you know, Lorraine Bracco figures the whole fucking thing out. You
Yeah,
know?
right, exactly.
He's like, can you synthesize it? And she's like, no, you can't synthesize this.
The voice.
Yes,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Doctor girlfriend, perfect. I love it.
No, you definitely can't synthesize this, honey.
Cigarette just spawned into the corner of your mouth.
Let me see the notes and all the evidence. I lost it. Damn it. I had it, but I lost it.
Haven't you ever lost anything?
Your car keys.
Dr. Bronx.
Your ticket to the movies.
Your fucking mind.
Right?
Your mind.
Yeah.
Your
So-
lucky cock ring.
Not my lucky one, but I've definitely lost a cock ring or two.
I don't care that you're 70. I still want to have sex.
I want
It's
to do
those
that for like
shorts in the hair.
I want to do that for the next hour, but
It's that UC Berkeley professor look. It just gets me going, if you know what I mean.
You're always so dewy.
And the ponytail's really doing it for me.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Hey.
I'm
Yeah,
only
so-
doing it if Papaya can watch us.
Yeah, I mean
Palala,
he's
or I am
yeah.
Palala, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Palala.
Palala can watch, but he has to pay extra.
He has to pay extra. Everybody else just has to pay the regular amount. He has to pay extra. Holy shit, that's so good. Oh my goodness, man. Wow. We are mossy tonight. I love it.
Isn't that the line from Big Lebowski?
I think so. Regardless.
Brad can watch, but he has to pay extra.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, so, he's sitting around drinking Buddha juice the whole time and, they're just having like scientific debates, sort of. And debates about, who she's going to marry.
Yes.
I wish I could do a good Lorraine Bracco.
You don't need to. Ben's got it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the doctor girlfriend thing is perfect.
You see, Dr. Bronx, I'm a rather cavalier scientist.
I don't take notes.
I just draw.
I just draw and drink spit juice.
I just
drink
do
Buddha juice.
sketches in my little notebook.
Sketches of Palala naked. In fact, I have an entire
Those guys actually were
notebook
pretty
filled
awesome. I
with
enjoyed the
sketches I did
tribes
of
people.
Palala naked.
The tribes people actors in the setting were pretty cool. You got to give them props for pulling that off.
The tribes people were fantastic, man. Like they were like
I just don't know how
best
you
part
do
of the
that.
movie.
Like you go in and find people that are indigenous, but also like Western connected enough to be like, yeah, bring your film crew in, whatever.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know. You could probably coach a non-actor through some scenes. Like, there's not that many. They're speaking their own language for the most part. I thought they were great. Like, they were really, really good. They were kind of the best part of the movie.
Yeah. Nah, the sexual
Minus the
tension was
awkward,
best part.
minus the awkward, like National Geographic.
Oh, the
porn.
boobs. Yeah, there's a lot of boobs.
Boobs and butts.
Boobs and butts aside is one thing. There's this whole bit though where they're like mixing shit up, and it's like
Oh, the butt. Yeah.
the camera just like goes across all the asses,
I saw that. Like, no.
and
I was
then
like,
it goes
really,
right
dude?
across all the boobs. Like,
We really need to see this.
It's very National Geographic. I love the one lady
I mean, I
at
guess
the
it
end
was
who
supposed to be funny, but like,
I mean,
it's
sure.
just kinda
But that
awkward.
lady that yelled at Lorraine Bracco I loved her, man. She was kind of like indigenous doctor girlfriend, where she's just like, like all sassy and like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And like, I don't know. She's a little chubby little thing. Very
Sure.
National Geographic out. I love her.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
very much so.
Whew, I need a drink. I'm choking. I'll be right back.
It's all the girlfriend voices, dude.
Then get yourself a beverage.
Yeah, like Palala, he only did one movie. When it's only one movie, it's like, yeah, you're not a real actor.
I mean,
Which is
it
funny,
kind of
isn't
goes without saying, like they were.
it? Well, yeah, but you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these people were all indigenes.
I remember seeing this. We watched some documentary that was like some white bread. It was kind of like Grizzly Man-esque, where it was like this fucking idiot dude went and lived with some tribes people. Basically me. My fantasy still. Well, he went and lived with these dudes in like Indonesia or whatever, and like in the tree houses that they built out of like fucking whatever palm fronds or some shit, and then they only ate this like one really weird like pounded up grain, and they were like starving and da 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 da. And they get back to like where they're gonna leave, and the guy's like, their like right hand indigenous dude buddy the whole time was like, yeah, you need to pay us like $10,000 or we're gonna kill you, basically. And they were like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, you're just gonna give us all your fucking money or we're not gonna like. And the guy was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna give you 10 grand then, because this is scary. And the guy was like, yeah, you are, dude. It was fucking wild, dude. Like, you just don't. I don't know. It's nothing against obviously anyone in particular, but I just thought it was interesting that this group was just like, yeah, nah, we're just gonna fuck you because fuck you. I was like, okay. It's not all like cuddles and snuggles and like. I think maybe what I'm driving at is
right.
like everyone's always like, oh, hunter gathering was the best time to be a human, or like indigenous tribes that are untouched by humanity are pure and like they're all so nice. It's like, no, dude, that's not at all what it's, like it's like survival and you have to fucking fight with your neighbors and like whatever. And it's just it's always just been, even, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, like it's so romanticized, or it was so romanticized for a long time that I don't know. Like even this movie kind of romanticizes it.
What, people living in the jungle like that?
Just like, it's so wonderful, and the bad guys with the roads come in, and these lovely people that don't ever do anything wrong are going to be hurt, and it's just
Sure.
Yeah, there's like a sort of patronizing stereotype
exactly.
that exists about
exactly.
indigenous peoples, and they're not just because they're just because they're like living in a tribe in the forest doesn't mean they're fucking stupid.
No.
Agreed. Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking of.
And nor does it mean you can
like
fuck them. Like, they'll fuck you right back too, potentially.
Well,
nor does it mean it's like a fucking like a utopian paradise. You know.
Nor does it mean that they're backward
mean that they're
in
nice
any way.
or
You know what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all those things. It's like these like. It drives me crazy when people are like, "Oh, these people are so primitive." It's just like, so what? You want to bring them into our world so they can like die faster? You know what I mean? Like, what? Why do you care the way they live their life? You know what I mean? Like, they survive and they thrive and they have children and they procreate and like they're happy people, And I'm sure they fight sometimes too, and I'm sure they can be miserable too. But it's just like, just leave them be, man. Jesus. They're not backwards. They're doing what they do. Let them do it.
Yeah.
Like there was a point in the movie where that is making me think of that point in the movie where she's like, oh my God, and we could immediately goes to like the money grubbing, they start talking about this cure for cancer, and she's like, oh my God, and you found this, and we'll do this, and all this money, this, and money, that. It's just like, ugh, gross, dude, But, it's just that whole, like, we're going to come and milk this whole place dry.
Corporatocracy,
yeah. And it's like, I'm so glad they didn't, I'm glad they didn't continue on with that, because that would have just been nauseating as far as sort of plot threads go, I guess. But thankfully they didn't do that.
But they did have a zip line in the canopy.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like when I look at it, I was just like, well, they look stupid with all this gear, and like these indigenous people are just like scaling these trees like nobody's business, man. You know what I mean? Like no ropes, no nothing. It was pretty cool.
It's ballsy.
Yeah, and these guys are like, wait, hang on, I got to put 20 pounds of gear on, and then zip lining around.
The bromeliad.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty sweet, though.
Yeet.
It's pretty easy to make an ant farm.
Sure.
No doubt.
Yeah. And it could have been cool if they had gone down that road with the story, but again, they did not.
That's a sequel, dude.
The sequel we never got, sure.
Mm-hmm. Shimant.
Yeah. I mean,
well,
just yeah, right, exactly. Well, I'm going to try to milk.
All right, then. Yeah.
I'm trying to milk this as much as I can to give everybody their money's worth.
I've got nipples.
Or their free money's worth. I think like as they go through, right? So, we've got this sort of like 70-30 sexual tension going on. And then we got like the whole debate about the, what's the plan? How do we find the plant? Like, let's go up in the canopy, blah, 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 before they figure it out. Just when they figure out it's the ant, then the whole thing starkly turns as they climb back up the trees and realize that the road is getting so close, and then it turns into like a battle between them and the road makers.
The really short road maker dudes.
And it really doesn't go well for anybody.
No.
They beat the shit out of Colonel Gentleman, and, they leave him for dead. And then, she's carrying him back to the village, dude. You know how hard it is to to shoulder a man
Anyone.
that's the same size as you and the same weight as you. Like if I had to like kind of shoulder walk one of you guys like through a jungle, it would be challenging, man.
No
Much
doubt.
less her for him. So like that was so unbelievable. And you could see him really like walking and running. I was like, okay, it was pretty funny. But like that's where the story changed. So again, we've got this horrible, dichotomy with these two plot lines, and it's like that's kind of where the cancer one ends, and then like we're fully going to commit to the rainforest plot thread for the last 20 minutes, and they do, and that's where we everything burns down, and then she calls her would-be husband and says, I'm not coming back. And then she walks off into the jungle with Colonel Gentleman. Like that's it, man.
In her bare feet. I like how it started with her in her bare feet with like the ankle brace. They were like, is that an indigenous person? No, it's Lorraine Bracco. Yeah, so Tom, I don't think we'll be doing the wedding thing.
Yeah.
I've fallen in love with somebody else. He's much, much older than you.
Come on, dude.
I've fallen in love with an old man. And I'm staying down here in the rainforest. I mean, I'm going to come home and get a gas chromatograph, but then I'm going to go back to the rainforest, and I'm never coming back.
Ever.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks.
I don't know, man.
I fell in love with an old man who got me hooked on cocaine juice.
That's actually the story. Is he drugged her into? He's like grooming her with Yage drugs, like various drugs.
Secret psychedelics that he's been secretly feeding her the entire time.
Don't take an aspirin. Take this instead.
It's a concoction of my own blend.
Yeah. So the real story.
It's a very powerful aphrodisiac.
That's the real story here, right? That's really what the movie's about, right? Is it him luring her down here under the guise that he's found some unbelievable cure for some greatest plague of the 20th century, but all he's really trying to do is give her all of these homemade drugs that he found in the woods so he can get her to fall in love with him. I mean, think about it first.
Hey.
Think about it for a second.
That's like a
the
Matthew
guy,
McConaughey
right?
movie, like failure to launch or whatever.
Well, sure, but like if you think about what I'm saying for a second, right? Like that is the plot line in the movie.
Is trying to
That's pretty
find
much
the
it,
cocktail that
No.
roofies her into liking it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like because like the cancer storyline goes nowhere, right? The Amazon story doesn't really go anywhere either. But the one
But
thing
the
that
love story goes all the way.
Exactly. That's the thing that goes all the way to the end. So that really is the story of the movie, is him luring her down here under the guise of finding this cure for cancer, giving her all of these homemade drugs that he found in the woods, and for her to eventually fall in love with him. And then they walk off into the sunset together, because that's what happens in the movie. So there we go. We
That's
just
it.
figured it out. And we
I'm a
solved it.
published
Boom.
scientist. I've graduated from Columbia and Blaine Hair and Beauty School. I don't want any of your gruff.
Oh, nice.
I have degrees from Blaine Hair and Beauty School and the one that had the what was the one that had the various mechanical engineering degrees that would scroll up your TV screen in the late 90s? DeVry.
Dude,
I got a degree from DeVry.
Yeah. And Barbizon, dude. Barbizon, too.
So you don't come here telling me.
Yes, Dr. Bronx. I'm going to keep feeding you my concoctions.
Then I'll feed you
until
my
have an unquenched
concoction,
you
if
have
you know what I mean.
Still, you have an unquenchable desire to touch my John Thomas.
To find my lost cock ring. Be you looking at DeVry? You applying to DeVry right now?
No, I just looked up Barbizon because I was thinking about that one.
Barbizon?
Barbizon was the
Is
modeling
DeVry still a
agency
thing?
from the 80s, but
DeVry is still a
Barbizon
thing.
modeling is still a thing, dude.
Classes start every 8 weeks. Apply for $0, Kev.
Isn't it just a technical school?
You're a technical school.
DeVry is, yeah.
Or like a place you go to learn how to drive an 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Yes.
And arm wrestle. I majored
my
in
God.
18-wheelers and minored in arm wrestling.
That's
I minored in arm wrestling. My teacher was Professor Lincoln Hawk. What was the name of
your
that?
DeVry dissertation. You
There
have
you
to
go.
arm
Right.
wrestle.
I'd go to that school.
Oh man, that's so funny. What Chad, what was the name of that beauty school you were just
Blaine, hair and beauty, dude.
Blaine, oh, that was it. Blaine. Let's see what's up with that. There's gotta be something.
Speaking of medicine, man, let's see what's going on in the world of Blaine Hair and Beauty School.
This is such good content. Holy shit.
Oh, that's weird. I am not.
Right? I'm not finding nothing's
All I'm getting is apparently Empire. It's Empire Beauty School now.
Well, this is the worst podcast ever. There's a Providence Journal article about splitting up Henry Blaine's $40 million estate after he died. So that was his beauty school.
Ah.
Aha!
I am looking for my son.
Aha! I'm looking for my son. You've grown a mustache.
I will give you $1 million.
That is the best part of that entire thing is when he goes, aha! You've grown a mustache.
You've got a mustache. I am looking for my son.
And
And
I love that. It was so good. And for all the people, okay, so we'll let you all in on the joke. We're talking about the whatever the hell it is, the redub of Star Wars there, where they dub in James Earl Jones's lines from Coming to America into
Over
the first
Vader.
Star Wars movie, and
That was the
so
60
funny.
gig fan edit that I downloaded. It's that.
Yeah. Well, that's that thing is like I would qualify that as like internet legend. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
well,
Like
no
that's
doubt,
up there
yeah.
with like
That's
Star Wars Kid
level,
and
yeah,
some of that
yeah.
other shit that came out way back when that some of you folks listening were
that's pretty far back there.
probably
yeah.
not around for. Yeah.
But
Nah, get
specifically
outta
the
here.
opening scene of A New Hope where
Yes.
where they're like, where they've like breached the rebel blockade runner and they're hunting around for Princess Leia or whatever.
Yeah, they blow into the ship, they blow the door, they explode the door, they blow the door and Vader comes walking in and you're like, "Oh, cool." And then he starts talking like the King of Zamunda.
King
and it's
Joffrey
just-
Joffre.
Yeah.
That's it. It's so funny, man. Really, really good.
That was my favorite scene
The
from
du-
Medicine Man.
yeah. What?
The
That
Darth
is the
Vader
best part of
scene.
the movie. Yeah, it is the best part. I am looking for my son.
I'm looking for my son.
I randomly found an article on the website that like the dude's name was Marcel Maison. He was like the Brazilian guy that did the art gallery showing with my mom. So he would go into the jungle. And the quote actually in the article is, "They don't treat you like the great white gods like in the movies. We're incredibly stupid to them. And some tribes won't even look you in the eyes," which I think is pretty funny considering what we were talking about.
There you go.
There you go. In reality, we're just dumb fucking white bread.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I missed most of that because
I heard. Yeah, you were ejecting.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that I was okay. Fine, you want to call it an ejection? Fine. I was trying to.
Fine, fuck you.
I was trying to operate this mechanism, and I just couldn't do it. All right, and the volume started playing on a.
What happened was I pulled over to take a leak, and
Because
it was filled with all those types, you know.
those types. I was out for a drive because, as you know, I love driving.
You know I love
And then I
Brian.
had to take the biggest pee in the world, so I pulled over.
His pants were around his goddamn ankles.
I mean, doctor. Anyway, so
We should do that sometime.
What? Brain candy?
Mm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, what else has been going on, fellas?
Yeah.
Oh, stuff.
How was your week?
Stupid.
Well, I mean, if we're not going to talk about Medicine Man anymore, has everybody watched Spider Noir or part of Spider
I haven't watched it
Noir?
yet.
Okay. I've watched
Not yet, no.
I've watched 4 episodes, but
You digging it?
I won't say-
You're a
I won't
noir
say
head.
anything.
I don't know how you can not dig it.
I mean, it's not just that. It's I like the character of
Yeah,
Spider Noir. Like I liked him. So there was a game. Is it okay if I talk about this? Is everybody okay talking about this?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I mean, we can keep talking
You're
about
going to be
medicine.
doing a lot of talking.
I was just going to say, there was a game called Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions that came out for the PS3 many, many years ago. Not that many, but it was really cool because you would play as 4 different Spider-Mans, and it was like $20.99 and then, Amazing and then Spider Noir and one other, and I can't remember which one that was, but they all had
Spider-Pig.
slightly different abilities, man. And when you would play as Spider Noir, it was, all black and white and just every world had its own texture and feel to it. It was so cool, man. It was so different. And the game mechanics were really, really good. So I've been into it since then. And what I've seen of the show so far, I really like, watching it in black and white is very enjoyable as well.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it's kind of like, it's like a different Spider-Verse, so it's just like everything's kind of remixed, but I'm not going to really say much beyond that because
No,
I
that's
don't wanna
fine.
spoil anything, but
I would assume
like
it's
it, yeah.
like not literally Loki-esque, but I liked that Loki was just so sidecar to the whole thing that you could just do it on its own and just enjoy it as it is, rather than having to watch 53 other things to fucking tie it all together kind of stuff.
yeah, it's weird, man. Like it's strange. Like when they kind of like throw out a little like side banger, it's like, they're kind of like, oh, it's kind of whatever. They don't really hype it that much. Like that ends up, it seems like those end up being like the really
More
kind of-
enjoyable. Yeah.
well, like the better stuff and like the more enjoyable stuff, like Loki. Like I was so down on like all that stuff, man, and both of you guys were raving about it so hard, and like I just so enjoyed that series, man.
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't even think I finished season 2, but I got through 1 and then a couple of episodes.
there a
into the
season
second
2?
Season, yeah, there were 2 seasons. And it was so
Watch that.
good, man, just so good, dude. And it was the same way with like the like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. Like those were not given a whole lot of fanfare, and I found those to be very good, man, and very different tonally than all the other stuff, and sort of same with this, the Carl Urban Judge Dredd that we love so much was kind of like that too, and so was Prey. Prey was very much like, oh, we don't want to release this because like we're really not sure, and it was like. It turned out to be like the best Predator movie ever.
Yeah. I just watched that new one. Did you watch that one? Teenage
did.
Angst Predator?
Yes, I did watch that.
That was weird.
I thought it was pretty good.
I quite enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
had
Did you?
no
I
idea
did-
what
I-
I was in. Yeah, Snaps and I went to see it in the theater, and it was very good.
Dude, I would love
I didn't
to
hate
see
it, but I
like
just thought the
cold,
Teenage
completely cold.
Predator was kind of wild.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, okay.
like didn't know anything about it at all, and you were just like, fuck it, let's go watch this.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. 100% cold.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that it existed.
Wow. I knew it existed, but like, I think we're all kind of like this. Like I don't pay attention to any kind of
Yeah, try not
videos,
to,
hype,
yeah.
any articles, nothing. I don't like to watch any of that stuff, because I don't want it to get ruined. But like, I was definitely, it was my own curiosity that was pushing me forward, and then I ended up watching it. the guy I work with watched it, and I was like, all right, now I got to watch it. And I really thought it was fantastic. In fact, like they had nice tie-in with Wayland Yutani, and like
That was,
it
yeah,
really knitted
interesting.
the whole thing together beautifully. And the other thing was that I kept thinking from like, I love that we got to hear this Predator speak the whole time, right? I thought that was very cool, but I was like, in the beginning, I was like, dude, this is what I always envisioned the Klingons to be like, the way that this Predator was, like with this technology and like this gear and like this savage kind of thing. Like that's how
Steve
I
Holland,
always
yeah.
kind of envisioned the Klingons to be. Like
I mean,
based
they kind
on
of are.
they kind of are, man, but like they don't ever, and you know what? I mean, look, you may be right. They may be exactly like that, and they just never show it. But it would have been cool to see that because, like, they talk about that, you know, like Worf, you know, craving the blood of a live Kolar beast and being savage and hunting and all this sort of thing. Like that's maybe the better way to say it is like that. That's what I always imagine Klingons doing when they're not like, you know, being on birds of prey and being on the Enterprise and shit. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
You only ever see them in like polite society.
Right.
You
Exactly.
never see them like out hunting Kolar beast, etc.
Right. Exactly. And I think like in the language sounded very kind of Klingon-esque. So I was like, oh, this is like super cool. You know, I don't know. I dug it, man. I thought it was a nice entry, and it was done by the same guy that did Prey, and it had like
Prey was great.
Prey was fantastic, but this movie had like a different tone to it. It had a kind of a lighter, there were like lighter tones in it, you know, that worked really well. Like I wouldn't say like comedic necessarily, but
A little bit.
It was,
yeah, right? Like a little bit, like enough to make it kind of lighter at times, but not like in a stupid way, you know, or ruin it, you know? And it was very clever too, man. I liked it.
Yeah. Going in with zero expectations, I think, was pretty key.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it since, so I don't know. See if that holds up after a year or so. But
Yeah.
we did
It feels
enjoy
like
it
a
at the
good
time.
one and done. Like I don't think it. I think it's probably. I would
Probably,
prefer to
yeah.
keep it in good memory rather than needing to go back and be like, you know, like. I feel like the other three, Prey, Predator 1, Predator 2, are rewatches, and the rest of them are kind of one-offs, which is fine.
Yeah, I guess in the pantheon of Predator movies, which, you know, they're either really good or they're fucking total shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was,
This one is,
you know,
not total shit. I didn't find it as great, but like I definitely like appreciate there being a middle, you know, there can be a middle version, you know, because some of them are really fucking bad, especially that Aliens versus Predator bullshit they did.
well, the franchise is burgeoning on a point of, you know, full saturation, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I kind of appreciate that they went deeper into like the, you know,
The lore.
the Yauta lore and,
Sure.
you know, like giving them a little more agency than just being these like, you know, monsters that hunt people in the jungle or whatever.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
In that respect, I thought it was, you know, I'm like, oh, good. All right. Well, I'm glad they kind of finally went there with it. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, now we know. This is our Clone Wars, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
No. I agree with that. I think like if I'm reading you guys right, I agree with Ben. Like it's like finally we got this glimpse in that we've always wanted. You know what I mean? Like they kind of hinted in Predators when there were all these killers on the planet. Like you know what I mean? And there was all these Yautja there. Thought you were going to get that there, but you didn't, right? So it was cool to finally get that. And like just looking at like Prey, because it was the same director. So looking at Prey and then this film, like if he's like, oh, well, like what would it be like if one of them went back, like, you know, when the Native Americans were thriving, right? And then like, oh, and then his next movie is like, oh, okay, well, what if we did one where we talk?
What if we did a rite of
explore-
passage?
Yeah, like
Predator.
a rite of passage film. And then like in the like if he does like a third one, for instance, it's like, okay, let's do something completely different, right? And like, why not? Because what he's done has worked, and nothing has worked since the second Predator movie. So you might as well just do something totally fucking different, man. You know, because like I mean, when I think about these films, it's it's the first film, the second film, Prey, and this new one. I put those in like this corner over here together, right? I'm not going to rank them because I'm just not going to do that.
Yeah,
and the rest of them kind of go in this other pile of just like missed attempts that all end up just being kind of the same story, you know? Like, like we were talking about in Alien Romulus, like we loved so many things about it, right? But it's like, how many times do you tell the same old story? You know, like how do you tell the same old story? And it's just like, you know, there's definitely room to move more so with the Predator than the Xenomorph. You know what I mean? And like doing what this director did, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but doing what this director did with these two movies, I think is cool and different. And again, let's face it, like Alien versus Predator, both those movies were terrible, you know, or whatever, so. And the other Predator movies were middling at best.
He's got a new Predator coming out. Oh no, sorry, never mind.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Most disappointingly, the Shane Black Predator one.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
I was so disappointed by that, considering he was
Very
in
high hopes
the
for that.
original. Yeah, I know, me too. I was really, really bummed out by that, dude, because that guy
Studio shit, baby.
is such a great director, man, and like, you know, was
and writer.
in the original, wrote Lethal Weapon, all these other great movies, Iron Man 3, like, it's just like, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe that, actually.
Well, Dan Trachtenberg is the director of Prey and
That's it.
Badlands. His new piece in development is one of the episodes of the Waterworld TV series. I didn't know there was a Waterworld TV series.
What? Oh, man.
Ben's in.
I suddenly feel like the little old man in the bottom of the fuel tank.
There you go. We're down to 3 feet 2 inches. You know what, dude? Look, when you and I talked about the Ulysses cut, where they added all that additional footage in there,
I made it way better.
Kind
No doubt.
of fleshed the story out. Like that was as good as that movie is possibly going to get. There is no way they need to make a television series about it. It just doesn't need to happen.
I'm with you.
You know, like
What the fuck is with like
It's the money
everything
man,
is a
dude.
fucking dystopia.
Mm.
oh, dude.
Everything.
Oh, dude.
Every fucking franchise is a fucking dystopia. It's just like it doesn't fucking work. Like dystopias
Ted
are
Lasso
supposed to
shit,
be
dude.
they're supposed to be there to like warn people away from shit, and everybody's like, I want to live in the world of fucking
dystopia.
I want to live in the world of fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fallout, you know, it's like,
Oh, dude.
no, you don't.
I really wasn't enjoying that one. Like, I kind of popcorned out on it, but kind of
Fallout?
didn't. I never
I never-
played
I
those.
So cool.
I haven't watched that.
There's nothing fucking cool about it.
I'm allergic to Bethesda games. They just rub me the wrong
It's like
way.
a food allergy. I kind of like that idea.
Oh man.
I just like for all the reasons that people love them, I fucking hate them.
Hate them.
Like I hate their sense of humor. I hate the fact that they're janky messes every time they come out, and you know people just seem to think that that's great for some reason. But only for Bethesda. Everybody else, they're like they get a pass for everything they do.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Yeah.
That's true. No, that is totally true, man. Like
I remember playing Elder Scrolls and like being like, "Whoa, cool!" And then spent like 6 years just wandering, never playing the game until I had so much random gear that the Xbox would just crash whenever I turned it on. I was like, "Cool, this is a fun game."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the bladdered thing of like playing through Skyrim for like the 1978th time. Yeah. But I've got all the best mods this time and I've got them all lined up in such a way. It's like, yeah, and you're not going to finish it, are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, you're right about that.
Sorry, their dead-eyed NPCs are disturbing.
No, it's okay.
I kind of like the way that you said that, Kev, because you're like kind of with us, but kind of reading. You're like, yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Yes.
No, I'm fully engaged in listening to Ben's rant, and I went on the Bethesda site so I could look at the games while he was ranting and just like remember
All the Oblivion
why
shit.
he's right. Quake, Doom. I mean, the original Doom games I thought were pretty damn good. I don't know if they did those or not, but all these other
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's not like it's not like Fallout or
sure.
an Elder Scrolls property or one of those. Like it's not an RPG. It's like the RPGs that are really
sure. I'm not, dude. I am not jumping up to their defense, dude. Believe me,
No.
not in any
Their
way.
They also did
RPGs
the
are
remakes of all that
probably
shit.
like the most popular out of any, and I just
Yeah.
like I don't get it.
Yeah, I get that.
I never played a Fallout. I don't know. The show was just so, I don't know. I was
What,
weird.
weird?
I was half interested. And then also it was just so drawn out. And
Yeah,
But isn't it funny?
yeah. Meh.
I don't know. I just
I don't know.
they drink Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. I'm with you, man. I haven't seen that. It looks interesting.
You can
Like
skip
I
it.
think the thing to me about like not like Bethesda, like not even Bethesda, but like Fallout 4 is it just it's like it's a cool premise. Like there's some cool like world building there. I watched a bunch of videos and did a bunch of reading about Fallout 4 as it was like, spinning up to release. And of course I never got it and played it, but it was just like it was a cool premise, So when I saw the show, I was like, oh, maybe that'll be cool, but skippable. Hated it.
hated it.
Right?
I mean, the show has good actors in it, and it gets interesting, but then it like runs up against like the rules of the world kind of a thing.
Right.
It's like,
And it runs up against the let's drag it out osity thing too.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude.
that too. Yeah.
I just watched this great video on like, the poor guy that created SpongeBob that died and how, he had a vision to make 3 seasons of SpongeBob, and then Nickelodeon was like, no,
We will extract your soul through your pee hole.
Extract 20 more seasons.
Yeah.
And then like when I learned about Stranger Things being like a 3 season, and then they were like, no, it's just so disappointing, man.
Money.
Yeah, in that same kind of way. So, I don't know.
Just like they did with Medicine Man.
You are the king of just looping it back around. And here we are, right back where we started, folks. And they're walking off into the jungle.
Why we
together.
call him Segway?
That's why we call him Segway, bro.
There's like no nuggets or anything like that. Whatever. It was the ants the whole time. Wow.
Let's see. Wait, hold on. In order to cast someone,
Hang on, I'm
that
going to
would
read the live on
match-
the air.
that would match Sean Connery's masculinity, John McTiernan sought out Swedish actress Lena Olin for the female lead because, quote, she was strong and she was very smart.
That nugget's pretty good though, because if you keep going, he's like, yeah, but then he cockblocked it because he was afraid.
Connery, however, disapproved of Olin. That is the most Colonel Gentleman thing right there. I disapprove.
Oh my God.
She requires a physical correction she has not yet had.
She is not on my list of approved Hollywood actresses I'd like to smack in the mouth.
Exactly, man. Holy shit, that's funny. Wow, it's amazing that these two guys did The Hunt for Red October together, and then they did this.
And then this.
I mean, it's not like abysmal, but it's not amazing either. Yeah,
He got $10 million for it, so I think he's just like, I'll do your fucking movie, whatever. Sounds good.
that's called cha-ching.
Exactly.
Oh my god, he could have phoned it in, and it would have been amazing. Lorraine
Kinda
Bracco turned
did.
down the role. Yeah, he did kind of
Yeah.
phone it in. He was drinking, dude. That was actual real booze in that juice, that weird juice he was drinking. Probably some hallucinogens
Probably
too,
was.
man. If I was doing that movie, I'd fucking grind up some mushrooms and throw them in there too.
Me too, dude.
Lorraine-
When we
Dr.
were
C-Lab.
recording, Medicine man, I was drinking ayahuasca.
Exactly,
The
man.
whole time.
Dude, listen to this. Here's a nugget right here, okay?
Here is a
Lorraine
nugget.
Bracco.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah, right? Oh, my God. Dude, Lorraine Bracco turns down the role of Catwoman in Batman Returns to do this movie. Wow.
Really?
Lorraine confirmed this was not true on Bravo's Watch What Happens live with Andy Cohen as the host.
Unnugget.
What the fuck?
Your nugget
Dude,
got unnugged by its own nugget.
By its own nugget. Yeah. What a stupid. I hate this stupid thing, dude. Tom Schulman was paid $3 million for the script. Who would pay
Nuggets
$3
are
million
dumb.
for this? Yeah, they are. They are this
Nuggets
week.
are dumb.
The script became the subject of heated bidding war. Dude, what? Who was bidding for this movie? Like, how did it get $3 million? It was so.
Who's bidding for more nuggets? Not me.
Anyway, deaths. We didn't have any. I mean, I'm assuming we're wrapping this up.
I died of cancer because they didn't cure it.
Right, exactly. If he had gotten the cure and they had finished that storyline, Chad would be okay right now, but he's not. He has cancer.
My sound just completely shit itself. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What did you say? I didn't. My headphones cut out.
Just a bunch of nonsense that you don't need to respond to.
I will actually say one thing good about this movie, other than it being hilarious to see Sean Connery hit on a girl 50 years younger than him. I like
40,
that
yeah,
they
sure.
didn't magically CSI the fucking ant thing. I like that they
How so? What do you
didn't
mean?
do the like, wait a second, the witch doctor said it was a house for bugs. That's why this isn't working. And then they find the bugs. I like that it was just like she randomly used the sugar and the bugs were in there and they stumble. I like that. It was like, it could have so easily gone the other way with them like unlocking the riddle and shit. And I like they didn't do that.
You're saying that like the medicine man being like this, like some kind of gatekeeper for the.
No, well, like in any
actual
other
cure?
movie, it would be like.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
The breadcrumbs they lay throughout the whole movie. Because, like, in the beginning, or when they go fucking ziplining at Club Med and they grab the bromeliads, they open one of them up and there's a whole bunch of ants and she swipes them out of the way during the, like, indigenous butt
yeah. I remember
showcase
that.
scene.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, sure.
And so, like, any other movie would be, like, at some stage, either Lorraine Bracco or Connery are like, wait a second. And then they figure it out. And instead of them figuring it out, they stumble on it. And I just like that it's not CSI style, unlock the clues. I like that they just fucking stumble on it. Like the dude that invents penicillin. Penicillin! With the moldy bread, you know? We beat penicillin.
We kicked penicillin's ass, Don.
So, anyways, that's just like a nuggety belt for y'all.
Variety for pharmaceutical companies.
You son of a bitch, we beat penicillin.
You son of a bitch, we're number one. Dude, it would have been so funny if like when they're like some of the scenes where they're doing their little back and forth, like, oh, well, this is gonna change the world, and like, oh, we gotta get this done, we're gonna make all this money, we gotta get all these people down here. If like Don rolls up next, right,
dude,
Don shows up,
dude, you could AI him into this movie, and it would 5 people would laugh.
So fucking good. Oh my god. You son of a bitch.
How's that cure for cancer coming along? Is the thing in the rainforest?
Oh, the one that we're knocking down the rainforest for, Don? Yeah, that's going great, Don.
Yeah.
Well, he did threaten to go to the rainforest to cut down
the
the fucking
big
tree
fucking
himself
tree,
for the table.
That's what they're actually doing.
Marv, we're going to keep that one under lock and key, right?
Oh, my God.
You son of a bitch, we're going to be number one. Oh, it's so good. Love it.
All right.
So anyway, yes,
I would not recommend this movie. Watch Hunt for Red October and Predator.
I mean, God damn it. I want to, like, I'm trying so hard to be nice, but I've been as nice as I can be. Like, I would probably skip this movie. It's just, there's nothing really redeemable except, and there's really no plot except if you accept our new theory on the plot that it's just all about him getting her into bed. With drugs, and lying,
Is your uncle here?
I mean, if you don't hate pharmaceutical companies enough, like, you don't hate them enough. Like, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't watch it.
Oh,
Probably
uncle.
should just skip it. Yeah, go watch Hunt for Red October. It's much better. Ben, you want to throw in agree?
I'm just going to give the caveat that, if you're really, really in the weird mood to like MST3K,
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
a not so
Okay,
great
all right.
Sean Connery movie, then go ahead.
And I think, Ben, you might agree with this. Like, if you are into doing Sean Connery impressions and you really want to get some more material, this would be yet another piece that you could mine.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe, but that's pretty out there on the left.
If you want to do some
Everyone
more,
loves a
some
deep
more-
medicine man cut when you're out
some more
quoting
Dr.
Connery.
Girlfriend and Colonel Gentleman shipping,
Exactly.
then go for it.
Or if you have always wanted to be an ethnobotanist, in which case,
Like our good friend
like
C-Lab
teenage
here.
C-Lab, like Dr. C-Lab. I
was
feel
a
like
teenage C-Lab.
if you guys like hadn't seen this movie and we hadn't made a joke about it though, but I feel like any one of us, if we still watched regular television and were flipping channels and saw Connery in the jungle, you'd watch it though. You'd be like, Connery? Jungle? Lorraine Bracco?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe you'd have the same experience you had watching this. But like, I feel like it's a channel change stopper. Like you'd probably watch it if that makes sense.
Okay, sure.
I don't know if
That
I'd
makes
rewatch
sense.
it. But
Potentially.
But we're like, yeah, I don't know if you should actively seek it out to rewatch
Yeah.
it. And if you want to see,
lots of
well, I'm not
National
gonna,
Geographic
I'm not going to say
boobies.
that. Yeah, there you go. There's that. So anyway,
But in the pantheon of EBD, Valverde, and Ossity, Rorador is definitely the pharmaceutical company behind this. Like,
yes,
it's official.
1,000%.
And it makes
That
the movie better.
That makes the movie better, yeah.
And they're looking for the big
100%.
fucking tree. I love that
That's
idea.
right, dude. Right? So great. Gents, what far better film are we going to do next week?
Well, I'm obviously not allowed to pick because I picked this. So we're going to go with a legendary movie to see how it holds up. The original Matrix. We should do the Matrix 2 because it'd be funny. But no, original Matrix.
Wow, original Matrix. That's pretty legendary science fiction. Okay, sounds great.
I see leather people.
I see.
Yay.
I see leather people.
Not like this.
Not like this.
How much,
Dude, that's one of my favorite quotes in that movie,
How much do clothes cost in the Matrix? Well, there you have it, folks. The Matrix, the original one and only awesome
your face.
1999 movie that changed it all. That's going to be next week. And thanks for joining us for
Whatever.
our super abridged coverage of
Thanks for
Medicine
joining
Man.
us for
Starring
weird old
Colonel Horace
man,
Gentleman
hustler
and Dr. Girlfriend.
storytelling.
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, we love all of you. Have a great.
Time not watching this
When does
movie.
this show come out? Friday. Yeah. Have a great rest of the weekend.
old silver. Come on, you big old sweaty silverback. Don't let me regret. Don't make me regret this. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's going to wrap up this week's episode, if you can call it that. If you'd like to check out the show notes for this episode, you can do so in your podcast app of choice or our website, ebd.fm/episodes/353.
I think so.
I'm waiting to hear from our producer if that's the right number.
Yep.
If you would like to support this great
damn.
endeavor of ours so that we can do better movies than Medicine Man, then there's a number of ways you
Just
can
let
do
us
that. You
know.
can- yeah, let us know. Right?
There's
You
a
can,
chance you've got better ideas.
Yeah, tell your friends to check out the show. You can support us on Patreon directly, and of course, you can rate us and review us. If you'd like to join us on social, we lurk on Instagram, podcast. I'm sure you can't hear any of this because I got these two idiots yammering in the background. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining us for Medicine Man. We'll see you next week for the legendary The Matrix. So long for now. I'm sorry, I meant to say so long for now, folks.
I'm keeping all of those tracks in the whole time.
Do it. It's all good, bro. Just makes me strong.
I like how I came alive in the last 3 minutes of the podcast.
That's how it always happens, man. That's what always happens, dude.
So funny.
To control ego, to reverberate around out the trio in this episode. Everybody dies.
Beady, beady, beady. Stop into it.
Oh, that movie was horrible. I'm sorry, fellas.
It was
all
fine,
right.
man.
It was
It's all
whatever.
good, dude. It's part of the fun, really.
It was amusing for
A few minutes.
making fun of it a little bit.
Battle station plans are not aboard this ship.
And?
No transmissions were made.
And?
An escape pod was jettisoned during the fight.
And?
No life forms were aboard.
So that's it. You've grown a mustache.